bring them back over towards the ship.
They're dead. I should loot them too.
Yeah, they might have some good good stuff on them.
Where are they? I got one. Did
Yeah,
you get
I got one.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Why did that didn't go in there? Huh.
Let's see. How many buds do we have in there? Yeah, what you loot off the Talon actually goes into your inventory. 20 plus 16. That should be more than enough buds.
Yeah.
So now we're looking for berries. Berries are often found
In the woodsy plains.
and back there's some right here. Oh, there's Xerax watching our back. Alright, so I'm gonna look for buds from up here, or for berries from up here, and then land next to them, and then you get out and loot them and then get back in.
Alright.
These are non-berried plants.
No.
I don't like this radiated fog. Oh, it's heavy rain now. Yay.
Is it getting better? Still looks green.
I still hear the thunder, but heavy rain has thunder too. I think the green should slowly be going away because it's 1.3. Berries are by far one of the more rare things on the planet. And I believe you need 4 berries to make a berry plant.
Mm-hmm.
That one does not have elm. Heard a parasaur.
Rain, rain, go away. Nope. Nope. I don't think it's eating in the tundra.
Yeah, we're too far south. I'm heading back north. Trying to get back to the forest areas. It's still green even though there's heavy rain.
Mm-hmm. The sun rises in an hour. Well, of course we keep moving east, so it's going quicker.
I think the green's disappearing now.
Well, the sun's rising.
The radiation is now gone.
Yeah.
Because the radiation slowly dissipates.
I have 0.1 radiation on me. I need to take a shower.
That'll go away eventually.
And the nice thing about this game is like when the rain stops, it stops instantly.
Right.
And everything is dry.
Now, if you see some berries, let me know and I'll stop.
Nope, don't see anything yet. Tree. George of the jungle here.
Okay. We're in a swamp area.
I usually find them in forests and plains, or
Yeah.
Nope.
If I'd have thought we'd need to come back and get more, I would have marked where I got them before, because there was like 4 or 5 berry bushes right next to each other somewhere that I got.
We're not friendly with players, we can't trade. Oh, there's one. Right there. Should mark that one.
We're probably not going to need any more, because once we get these, I'm going to make a surplus of berry bushes. There's a whole bunch of akua bushes, but no berries on them.
Yep. Whoa. Oh, crap. Spiders. Okay, I got him. So that's like 3 we have now, I think?
Well, you get 2 at a time, so 6.
6, okay.
I think 1 more and we'll have enough to make 2, which will give us 4 pushes.
Yep. And from those 4, we can get 2 more. Or an 8. It multiplies.
Yeah. Right. That's odd, having sand right next to the mountains.
I wonder if these have loot.
Yeah, they should, because
They regenerate, right?
not just that, but it's one I don't think we've looted. I'm gonna stand right here and let you loot it.
Stuff. Okay. I got XL thrusters for a CV, a large T2 generator, medical device, and a whole bunch of combat steel blocks.
Nice. That'll help us with the CV. Is that the only one on this one?
Yeah, it used to have like 8 of them, and then he changed it to just 1.
Okay, we've got 1 more unknown structure nearby. Over this way.
That one comes up wide. I think it's been cored.
It's... Yeah, well, the other one is white too. It says unknown helix. It says ALN, so they're still alien. It's just showing as neutral because, like, it's showing white. But
the helix was red for me, so this will spawn nightmares.
The helix over there is white right now.
Okay, we got tier 2 bay, more combat steel blocks, and a heavy weapon upgrade kit. No critters.
All right, let's go.
Put this away.
Still no Wakua berries though. Those were just what do you call them?
They're fruitless.
We looted them on the fly. What do you call it? Opportunity looting.
Yeah. It just happened to be here. It's ours. There's a POI that I encountered about a month ago that's kind of new, and it's just infested with spiders, and it looks like a ruined temple with a garden out front. It's actually really... It's not this. It's not...
garden out
Yeah,
front?
it looks like a ruined... It's not this. It's something else.
Is it called ruined temple?
I don't remember what it's... Yeah, I don't remember what it's
Okay.
called. It's not this one.
Because I know there are several ruined temples that are different. So,
But it's a full, complete, dungeon crawl. It's actually really fun.
oh, cool.
But it's all spiders.
Just the regular spiders?
Both kinds.
Not the larger ones?
The larger
or both
ones too.
kinds?
Both kinds. Plus, there's a boss spider too. That's glowing.
That's cool. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I want to find out what that boss spider is because they didn't used to have boss spiders.
It seemed like a boss spider. It seemed different from the rest of them. It was of the larger one, but it had a different color to it.
I think there are two different types of large spiders. One's more difficult than the other.
It's in my solo player game.
Is the mirror or is it getting green again?
It's getting dark.
It says foggy, but it looks like it's getting green to me.
Yeah, it's a little bit green. I'm out of coffee. Oh no. I can make more.
We might just have to go ahead and deal with just having the berries that we have now.
Yeah, and just make one or two actually. It'll give us two.
Oh, right here.
Oh, perfect. Yay. Okay.
Yeah, I think the green overlay is still there, so when it gets foggy, it looks like a green fog. It might fix it once we leave the atmosphere and come back, though.
Well, we've been back already, and
well, it was still the radiated fog event going on.
Yeah, with the rain and everything. Yeah. So I guess you can designate planets with no weather because the moon has no weather.
Correct. It has no weather, no atmosphere, so...
Oh, did we want to attack that that POI that's nearby, the abandoned mining vessel?
Yes, but I want to wait until we have at least 3 of us.
Yeah, let's wait till Goob or Cap comes back. Be best if all 4 of us are on.
Right?
We can wait till then and get all 4 of us.
And we could just go and land the Andromeda flyer on it.
Mm-hmm. Does it have 4 seats?
I can put a 4th one. It's no big deal.
Docking mode engaged. Oh, it is engaged.
Yeah, I just put it on.
Be nice if you can set hotkeys, like F keys.
I know, right? Or at the very least, set the switches that are in the control panel to the buttons, like the weapon keys.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back.
Alrighty. Time to unload.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna go ahead and unload the berries and buds into the other thing. I unloaded the ores into the thing on the way to the planet from the...
So we have 295 combat steel blocks.
Go ahead and put those in the block storage. What do they call it? Hull block cargo box.
Okay. And all the ship parts, I can just put extra ship. Let's see. Excess, no, not excess weapons. And the weapon upgrade kit, where can I throw that on? Should I put that in the input?
Weapon upgrade kit, yeah, the standard input.
Okay. Alright. Okie dokie.
Okay, now we can start repopulating the garden. I've got the spice.
This is all spoiled.
What?
Over here in these little containers. These orange.
Yeah, those orange containers down there are their compost bin. Any excess food that I had that I was putting in there so that it would spoil.
Yeah, I grabbed them all and then put them back in so they all consolidate into larger stacks. Honey.
Yes, dear?
That reminds me, you're about to get married, right?
In a year.
Oh.
I'm engaged, but we set the date for a year from now. Well, a year in August. So
yeah, I remember the video you posted about getting engaged. That was great. Is this another one? These orange ones here are the same thing? Yep. There's no air right where I'm standing. Funny.
where is that?
It's just this corner here because it's a half block.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does that.
It's like every third block does that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we've got our garden started back. We've recovered from the massive update catastrophe.
More or less, yeah. There's still more to fill up, but that won't take long. You'll probably be filling this up for the whole week before we play again.
Yeah, probably.
Because we can't make rations. Nope.
Not yet. I'm getting the buds made right now.
Oh, speaking of food.
Yeah, I actually, the suit that I have on has 2 multi-boosts, so my food consumption is like 0.8 instead of, you know, so I use less food than if I wasn't wearing the armor.
Yeah, well, I switched to light armor to help with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in light armor with 2 multi-boosts, which reduces your food consumption to the point where it's less than if you had no armor on. All right, so all we need now is more vegetables for the blue peppers and the tomatoes. We've got our fruits all done. We need the berries and then aloe and fiber. And it looks like we'll be back to where we were.
All right.
Let's check on our block production. Is it still producing? It is. All right, let's look at the whole block store. All right, let's go ahead and put these in the factory. All right, so we're at 19,000 out of 77,000 Sathium and 12,000 out of 48,000 iron. So
Almost there.
We're going to keep these making the blocks. And let's see, the steel plate constructor has stopped because it ran out of materials. So I can go ahead and retask this one. Oh, this one's still making some regular steel plates.
The crushed stone one?
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to stop everything. And I'm going to retask it back for the crushed stone thing back to the main constructor inventory. Okay, so now we'll just make whatever blocks we make up.
Are you going to spawn this ship on the solar array?
I'm actually going to have to make a large platform to spawn it on its own. I'm thinking about doing that on the moon or probably on the moon, so it'll be easier to lift off because of the lower gravity.
Yeah.
I mean, it could still lift off of the planet. It just would need more fuel to do that.
Do you have a place for it to dock for the base?
I have a plan on how to what to make it to dock.
Some kind of like jetway to the ship.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do is, you see this door up here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have it so that the thing will dock the front end up here, and then I'm gonna put a couple of platforms out off the back, which its landing gear will land on back here. So it'll be like on top of this from here all the way up to the front. And then
Mask.
and then we will come into the base through this here. I might actually extend the elevator up another block and out the top here so that you can just come down into the elevator from up there.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to probably end up doing is I'm going to move this repair bay from down here up to the top so that we can repair the Overlord when it docks.
Yeah, you can move it back if you need to. Or just swap ships if you need to repair something else.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then we will... actually, I need to double check the Overlord, see if I put a repair bay in there. I think I did. I think it's on the Andromeda port. Yeah, it is. But so we can actually repair the small vessels on the
little docking
on
the docking spot where the Andromeda goes.
Yeah, up on the Overlord.
Yeah. So I guess we all take the Andromeda, go to the moon, and then spawn the ship.
Yeah, we could do that.
Build the platform and then spawn the ship.
Right. I'm thinking maybe next episode we're going to want to build the platform.
Okay.
I'm going to need concrete to do that. So
we got loads of stone.
See.
We got loads of crushed stone.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm going to go ahead and...
I mean, you have a cargo container dedicated to just that.
Yeah, we've got the crushed stone to stone dust. So what I'm going to need to do, I need to make a stone dust to concrete that puts it into this. Can I make a smaller one? Does the smaller one able to do concrete? It is. Okay, so.
But you don't need water to make concrete, huh?
Nope.
Good.
So here's what I'm gonna do then. Okay. Main constructor, make me a small constructor.
You mean these small constructors?
Yeah.
Little tiny one?
Yep. I've actually found uses for them, you know, that a larger base can use in the automation process.
Yeah, apparently they made those because of the weight and mass thing. It's small enough for you to hold and carry in your inventory, on the player inventory, so you can place it down in your base and start building.
Yeah. Okay, and then I need a LCD screen.
They should just made them look like larger versions of the portable constructor.
Well, I like what they did because it looks like sort of like the thing that's on top of the large constructor.
Yeah, of course the portable constructor is what used to be the RCS.
Really?
Yeah, the model from like many alphas ago.
It must have been pre-alpha because when I started in alpha, the RCS was still just it was not the current model, but the one just before it.
Before, I don't remember how long ago it was, but it was more of a pointed, almost cone shape, like a lot like the portable constructor is.
All right, so let's see. That's going to be 11 and yellow.
And this is going to make the concrete blocks?
And this will pull from the main constructor inventory and place it in the dedicated block input. So I can use the crushed stone thing to start throwing stone dust into the main constructor inventory, and then use this to make cement into the dedicated block output, and then use the whole block constructor to make concrete blocks once it's done with the combat steel. So I've got, it's like an assembly line automation thing.
Yep.
That's good. All right, let's turn off. Let's see, the raw ores should all be processed. Let's turn that off, save a little bit of output. Let's see, are we using fuel yet? No, we're still at 76% of battery power. That's good. Oh, that's what I did wrong. There we go. I had to rotate that. Okay. So crushed stone to the MCI. This pulls from the MCI. This pulls from the ingot storage. I can actually retask that back to the MCI. And then the whole block constructor pulls from the dedicated block storage. That pulls from the MCI. Okay, I've got my automation all down pat.
Yay.
And then the crushed stone to raw ores is if I needed to actually use crushed stone to make iron and sathium and all that. So
not sathium.
Or iron and silicon. Mm-hmm. Iron, cobalt, or iron, copper, and silicon.
Yeah. I wish cobalt. That'd be nice.
Right. You know what they ought to do? It would be interesting if they had a recipe for all the ores that required certain other things. Like, for example, in order to make, say, cobalt, you would need crushed stone and, like, promethium or something.
Yeah.
So that you could, if you had more of the different raw things, you could make higher tier ores without having to go and find them yourselves. It would just be a lot less efficient. It would be, more difficult. And like you could probably end up making promethium from pentaxid and crushed stone. I think like pentaxid and crushed stone would like be the bases that you wouldn't be able to make. And then you could make, everything else except for like maybe magnesium you couldn't make, anything that could turn into a metal ingot you could create by doing sort of like alloys of other materials. Even if like you had to use iron and copper to make cobalt, by putting them together or something like that. I don't know how it would work.
Some kind of alchemy constructor maybe.
Yeah, it's like a molecular deconstruction, reconstruction, figure out which like raw elements you need or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we've been recording for nearly an hour and a half.
Yep, I think we got done everything that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we ought to go ahead and call that an episode. It's just sort of like a maintenance, getting ready for the Overlord episode, gathering resources and such. We had a little bit of excitement down on the planet. And, yeah, hopefully next week we'll have Goob back and he'll be able to join us and we can go dungeon crawling. We might even be able to convince Cap to join us if he can.
If we can do recordings at a different time, we could. So I have been playing other games with him.
Yeah, I know he does other games throughout the week, but unfortunately, right now, Mondays and Tuesdays are actually going to be my free days from now on. I can still do like the Sunday recording like this.
No, I can do it
this
any
time.
I can pretty much do it any time, just about.
I mean, I could, except for we set ourselves a schedule for doing our job. I do Postmates, so I take food to people from restaurants, and I can make my own schedule and all. But it's fun. It makes enough money, but right now we need to work as much as we can. So,
Yeah.
But in any case, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, smash that like button for us. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, subscribe to Fragalot, Know It All DM, Gooblaish, and Captain Adonis. I'm Know It All DM.
I'm Fragalot.
And as always, y'all have a good day now.
Let's see if he hurts himself. Nope.